I just think that it's important to include this side in the vlog too, where I'm like losing my voice because we've been going nonstop for 7 days. I mean, Ariel, you know.
Oh my god, like it's hard for us to get a bite of food.
We haven't been able to have a bite of food,
I'm
go
hungry.
to the bathroom.
Yeah,
haven't been able to brush my eyebrows up. So now we're getting towards the end of the trip and I just start to get like really, really tired and homesick for my dogs in the bed. But we still have 3 more days to go, so I need to, you know, just kick my own ass. So now we are off to interview the editor of Cosmopolitan. I need to prep for her interview in the car right now. And then I have a 45-minute car ride to Dr. Dennis Gross where I need to prep for his interview. And I need to post my content right now for the Morning Toast. And then I am meeting my graphic designer Brooke for coffee, and we have one more meeting after that, and then we have dinner with Michael's parents. So it's just like very, very nonstop, and I think it's important in these vlogs to show this side too, because we obviously show the glamorous side of New York and running around and moving, but there's lots of in-between stuff that people don't see, and you know, it's tiring. I feel like at this point in my life I'm just putting my head down and hustle. It's a chapter and I'm just embracing it and I'm grateful for it, but at the same time I do think it's important, like I said, to show you guys that I get tired. Ariel's tired.
The whole picture.
Yeah,
the
whole picture.
Not just the pretty pieces, but the real pieces.
I'm so sick of this dreaming about you. This is a memory I'll always carry. This is a moment I hang on to.
I took a cappuccino from the hotel, and as I was walking out I said I'm stealing a glass, and they said that's fine. So here we are in an Uber in New York drinking a cappuccino. My dad and Julie are impressed. Doesn't it make you want a cappuccino on the go?
Right. Look at that thing. What is that on the left?
I don't know. That does look like Bill Cosby.
That's definitely.
That's right. They need to take that down.
I think it's him.
Oh, this is cool. God, Gary has like all these different buildings because this isn't the same banner I went to the first time. Thank you. Hi. How are you? Great. I have the whole crew.
Okay.
Lauren, I'm here for the morning toast.
Yes. Okay, perfect.
And this setting spray.
Love a spritz.
Yes.
I do love a spritz.
Oh my god. You are getting. Like, can we even? You are giving it to me.
Wow, I went from homeless to glam. Thank you, Nick.
Yes.
It's really good.
This week on.
This week on me. Enough about me. What do you think about me?
I am here with the Skinny Confidential, Lauryn Evarts Bosstick.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. We have so many questions for you, and I have so many personal questions for you. We've just been sitting here for the past 20 minutes, like, ruining the show because I couldn't hold my questions in about how to get better Instagram flow. Where did you learn all of this?
I'm gonna name my firstborn lymphatic. I'm not kidding. I love the lymphatic system.
What is the lymphatic system? For those of us who don't know.
Okay, so basically you want your lymphatic system to be circulating because if it's not and it's stagnant, you get puffy. That's why you can get puffy in your neck, and you don't want to be puffy, you want to drain it.
And I'm so excited.
You're going to be facial
I'm
massaging
gonna
on
come back
dark.
on Monday. My lymphatic system is gonna be in check. You guys won't recognize me. So what other skincare, dermatology, cosmetology things do you do?
So I talked about getting my boobs done on the Skinny Confidential. I don't know if that's skincare, but there's a whole post on that. And I think I have to get them redone next month.
When did you do them?
I did them when I was 19.
And why, like, is it just maintenance?
It's just, it's time to get them redone. And if I get them redone, I'm going to be like filming the whole thing. Not like in surgery, but you know, I'm going to like talk about my experience.
I really appreciate it. Like, I understand people who are private about this sort of stuff, and good for you. But I really appreciate people who are public about it, because so many people have these thoughts or questions about it, and you need good information.
Totally. My photographer who's here right now, Ariel, she just got her nose done, and she opened up about it on social media, and the outpour of support has been amazing. People want to start talking about things like this. I think that more influencers should, open up.
I'm a blogger with no blog.
I like that though.
Do you know what I mean? So like the
girl
way
with no
that
job,
girl with no blog. Like the way that I use Instagram, you would think I have a blog, but I don't.
That's okay though.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a microblog.
Yes. I am a microblogger, you guys.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Okay, so more questions about being an influencer. Advice on how to find your niche as an influencer, and if you think it's worth trying to be an influencer today in an already saturated space.
I do not think this space is saturated, and if I hear one more person say that, I'm going to blow my head off. This space is not saturated. It just started. That's like saying the restaurant industry is saturated. I mean, there's room for everyone. I think that that's an excuse that people are telling themselves as to not to get started. I think you should stop thinking about that. It is so many open spaces. There's so much room to shine. We're dealing with the world. You're not dealing with two gas stations that are next to each other. You're dealing with everyone. So for your niche, I would find one thing and I would talk about it for 2 years. Every single day. So I started with health and fitness, and I always say it's like an upside down triangle. So you start with your niche, and then you slowly grow out and expand and talk about other things. And anyone that has light like this 24/7
is doing something right.
What's better?
No, it's really true. It's great for selfies, especially in this city. I'm glad that you recognize how hard it is to take pictures here.
Honestly, I have like so much compassion for you. I feel so bad for you. It's hard to take a picture.
It really is. But with darkroom, it's better. And now with Visco, you guys, we have homework to do this weekend. My app, like literally, I'm gonna be going to this concert with like my lymphatic system cleansed, my eyes drained.
Yeah. Your forehead?
My forehead.
Your new forehead.
My new forehead on fleek. And it's going to be amazing. And then the pictures I'm going to take are just going to put me over the top.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, no one has a
This
better
is the
forehead.
beginning of something really exciting for me. No one
It's all happening.
It's all happening. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back on Monday with Claudia. You can follow Lauren at
The Skinny Confidential.
How do you sort of manage your Instagram feed? Manage your social media so it doesn't become triggering. What would you say to someone
in a quarter mile, make a right
who's
turn on
listening
East 2nd Street
and struggling? Where should they start?
What kind of state of mind were you in when you were dealing with your eating disorder? Like what's a state of mind that you feel like you were constantly in? Was it angry? Was it sad? How did you feel?
Definitely sad, and just living in a place of comparison and really looking at everyone's life around me. I had just gotten into the modeling world, always wanted to be a model, and was told when I first signed with one of the top agencies that I had to lose 15 pounds like right off the bat. So it was like immediately I wasn't enough. Before grabbing for anything, I would like sit on the couch and just have a cup of coffee and enjoy it. Where before I'd be like, is this bad for me? Everyone says I shouldn't have this. And I let go of the guilt of holding on to what everybody says about everything. And I allowed myself to enjoy things.
And some will take the high road, I will go low. There's nothing left behind me, set fire to it all.
Start? Yeah. I met a man in an elevator when I was 25 years old. And he was this gorgeous man, and I was launching a fragrance, working for a PR agency, and I overheard that he was talking about launching a fragrance. And I introduced myself. He took my card, and 3 weeks later he said, if I realized my publicist never calls me back, would you want to meet? We met for 2 hours at the Four Seasons. At the end of the meeting, he said, if you want to start your own agency, I'll be your first client. And it was the relaunch of the Burberry brand, mostly on the fragrance side. So I had a great start, and it was just me and a handful of girls, and we did really interesting European beauty brands. And then one day, we did eLuxury, which was LVMH's website, and it was the first luxury website. And that was our account, and then the president of that got fired and went to Gap, and she hired us for Gap Body when I was 6 people, and that is how we started today, and all these women helped.
I remember when you took me on. You spelled it out for me, but it took me too many nights to realize that we're in too deep. In the mornings when I leave you there, you're just the way I like, but it took me too many times to read the lines.
My family lives in Los Angeles, and it was the summer after grad school, and I was at the Santa Monica Library, and there was like this book that gives you every masthead and every publication, and I literally went through the entire book, and I wrote letters to pretty much every single publication from the New Yorker, Vogue, Vanity Fair, Allure, Time Magazine, to the Santa Monica Pilot, the Beverly Hills Courier, like the most local places too.
Blogs, like, you know, and all the social channels introduced, and you guys have had your fingers on the pulse the entire time. What do you see the next evolution of content being? Is it a certain platform play? Do you think blogs continue to grow?
Yeah.
If you were coaching a content creator now, and you know, we were diving into this a little bit earlier. There's Instagram stories and Instagram TV and YouTube. It's like, where would you focus attention, or where do you think that attention's going?
Well, you know, I think in the last few years, Instagram has really proven to be a major player as a content platform. You know, they have been really smart about how they've launched new features on the platform. You know, and they've been very transparent around, you know, taking, even like copying features, right, from a Snapchat, but that there's a massive audience on that platform, and they're only increasing the different mediums of content on there, whether it's, you know, still images or short videos, now long videos. So as a channel, it's been really fascinating to watch Instagram. Less words.
Oh my gosh, you're making Michael so excited.
I like subliminally messaging. No,
okay, Michael, I maybe do a slide or two too many.
Is that the feedback you get?
I get a little too creative.
Inadvertent feedback, but you know, creatives like to show a lot of. You know.
Yeah.
She do that? Why?
You're not supposed to talk to the camera
I'm
when
not,
you vlog.
to you.
It's like Ariel's not here.
Daddy.
My dad doesn't get that you're not supposed to talk to the camera.
You do. You talk to the camera.
We don't know where to go because Michael normally tells us what to do.
Oh my
Look at
God!
what
Hi, Mimi.
Mimi.
This is on the vlog.
Mimi.
Yes, thank you.
Boo!
How come you didn't turn around and get a fucking left hook?
Easy with that suitcase.
Because I was focused on my thing. I'm negotiating some deals, okay?
Your thing. Why are you so red?
Because I thought I was gonna have to beat a motherfucker up.
On this road that we
Alright.
both